Enough on Mr. Obama. We don't want to run into the ground that we are pro-Obama.
Well, one more thing. I just want to say, because I didn't get a chance to get this out in our last show. I was watching The View again, and Elizabeth made this comment to Joy in the midst of their debate, and of course we heard about it the next day, how the different newspapers made different comments on Elizabeth's attitude. Okay, but what was this thing that she did to Joy when she slid her cup over and said, "Oh, I guess you want some Obama? No, I guess you've had your Obama Kool-Aid or something to that effect."
Some more.
Oh, some more Obama juice or Kool-Aid, and wow, that's a little bit rough. A little bit. What would you say?
I didn't, and when I saw that, I didn't really understand. I thought took it as an insult or a play.
I did
but
too.
I didn't understand maybe because I don't know. You know, I thought it was an insult because I took the Kool-Aid and Obama as being, you know, black people drink Kool-Aid, you know, more. So, you know, there's some
whatever it was that she meant, it wasn't.
We always talking about Kool-Aid this and Kool-Aid that, and I know when I was growing up, we drank Kool-Aid.
Yes. Yeah.
I may not drink Kool-Aid now, but we drank Kool-Aid growing up, and they still make Kool-Aid. They still make Kool-Aid commercials, and we still drink Kool-Aid.
Right.
So I think it has something. That's how I took it when I saw it. But I'm wondering where it came from in the beginning. Why did she choose to say such a thing like that?
Kool-Aid,
you know,
I mean,
here's some Obama, you know, whatever. It was a Kool-Aid mentioned a couple of times because Bill O'Reilly came on the
sweet
air
on
too.
Obama. Is that what that meant?
Yeah, that was my take on that. I'm not really sure, you know, unless I ask her, and you have the freedom to write and let us know what you really meant about that, Miss Elizabeth, because I really don't know, but that's how I took it, and I could be wrong because I'm not a perfect person, but it did hit me in a strange way because it just, to me, just came out of left field.
But you know, and we're gonna go to the next topic, but I just want to say this: The View is the only show that I've seen where 3 of the co-hosts and 4, Miss Walters, they talk about the campaigns and the different things that are going on. But this is the only show where I've ever seen one person rallying for McCain on primetime TV on a talk show. She is a spokesperson for McCain and Palin. She has to be, because none of the other women on The View has such a serious, intense campaign on the show for McCain and Palin.
You know, that reminds me, when Rosie O'Donnell was on the show, I think they were having the same discussion, even though there was a primary at that time, because Rosie O'Donnell, I wasn't impressed with the Republican Party or George Bush. So I think it was more towards George Bush than the primary. I'm not. But they had a discussion, and it was always a heated discussion back then, and it's still going on to this day concerning, again, a Republican viewpoint, which is Elizabeth's, and a more pro-democratic, I put it that way, viewpoint.
They are not giving and everybody has their point of view, and on and on and on. But I say this to that: Elizabeth, frankly, doesn't appear to, everything that anybody says about anything, she has some comment to make, as if she knows everything. I mean, this is in my opinion. I mean, have you ever been around people that you have a conversation with them and you can't get a word in edgewise because they're running off at the mouth and they know everything? You know, they got an answer for Anyway,
We don't want to get,
Yeah.
but we all get the picture. Now they
Okay.
really mean to cut her off.
Okay,
but,
no. Oh, yes, you did. You know you did. What do you mean? Okay.
So anyway,
Give us something on sports. What's happening in sports?
I really don't know what's happening. I know the World Series is playing, so it may be over by the time you see this. And it was between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. And the last time I saw, the Pirates won over the Rays. And as far as Bulls, let's see, Chicago Bulls.
Bears.
They're doing good so far in preseason. They will be starting up very soon. And we hope our #1 pick, Mr. Rose, continues to shine because he looks very hopeful in the preseason games. The Bears, well, they're doing good so far. They're on a upswing, which is good. Hopefully they continue to keep it going. Sorry about the White Sox and the Cubs. Had my doubts anyway, either one of them, but at least they got to the playoffs. Didn't last that long, but at least they got there.
White Sox?
No, the White Sox I just finished there.
Oh. See, I'm not a big sports person, but I'm going to make it my point to
Chicago Fire, they doing good. All the other sports teams are either winning or losing. Don't really keep up with anyone else that much. I don't have time to watch a lot of sports.
Well, we have to make a point because we would like for some of the athletes from basketball to baseball to football, soccer, volleyball players, we would love to invite them on our show.
Yeah, maybe we could get Mr. Jim Rose to make a cameo. He's a sports guy.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Rose.
Mr. Rose, we send that out to you. He's a sportscaster on ABC7 here in Chicago. We would love to have you on and give us a little update and a little bit about yourselves. We know that you were involved in the building of several homes for women that are in college, and they own these giveaway homes, and they become owners of the house when they graduate. And as I recollect, one of the young ladies will be graduating in December, and you and your staff that work with this here, the Swan Group, will be involved in the graduation and supporting her.